Listen to me. No, I mean really listen. Have you ever felt like you're running a race with weights chained to your ankles? You're giving it everything you have, but you're just not moving. That weight, that's what we're going to talk about today. And I promise you, by the end of this, you will learn how to break those chains. Listen to me, folks. I need you to hear this, not just with your ears, but with your entire soul. Let me tell you something that nobody really prepares you for. Life ain't always going to be easy. It's a beautiful, messy, unpredictable journey. And on that journey, you are absolutely going to face challenges that bring you to your knees. You're going to face disappointments that feel like a punch to the gut. You're going to have moments where the sky feels like it's falling in on you. And sometimes the single most difficult, most painful, and yet most necessary thing you will ever have to do is let go. I'm not just talking about letting go of old habits. I'm talking about letting go of the people and the situations that no longer serve you. The ones that feel like an anchor dragging you to the bottom of the ocean when all you want to do is swim towards the light. But let me make one thing crystal clear to you right now. Letting go is not giving up. Not giving. Say that with me. Letting go is not giving up. It is the ultimate act of courage. It's about moving forward. It's about choosing growth over comfort. It's about having the guts to step out of the shadows and into the brilliant, powerful person you were always meant to be. You know exactly what I'm talking about, don't you? We all have those people in our lives. Maybe it's a friend, a family member, a partner. They are the ones who hold us back. Subtly or not so subtly. They are the energy vampires who drain our spirit, who discourage our dreams, who plant seeds of doubt in the garden of our minds. They don't believe in us, often because they don't even believe in themselves. And for far too long, maybe for years, maybe for a decade, you've let them have a seat at the most important table in your life, the table of your mind. You let them pull up a chair, and you let them dictate the menu. You let them tell you how you should feel, how you should live your life, how you should see the beautiful person staring back at you in the mirror. If you're resonating with this, I want you to type "no more" in the comments below. Let's make a declaration together. Let me tell you, friend, that is not the way to live. You were not put on this earth to live in the suffocating shadow of someone else's doubts and fears. You were born to shine. You were born to stand tall, to take up space, to become the absolute best version of yourself imaginable. But to do that, you have to learn the sacred art of letting go. It means letting go of those toxic relationships that feel like a slow poison. It means purging the negativity that has seeped into your soul. It means finding the strength to step away from people who aren't lifting you up. It means saying a firm, final, and loving goodbye to the people who only seem to remember your number when they need something from you. You know the ones, the takers, the ones who show up with a bucket every time you have a drop of water to spare, but are nowhere to be found when you're in a desert. Let go of the ones who've been holding you back, who've been keeping you small because your light was too bright for their eyes. Let go of every single voice that has ever told you what you can't do, what you can't be, or what you can't have. You've got to let them go. Now I know, my goodness, I know that is not easy. It's one of the hardest things in the world. It's brutal to let go of people we've invested our precious time in, people we have loved with every fiber of our being, people we have tried to help, to fix, to save. But here is the raw, unvarnished truth, my friends. You cannot pour from an empty cup. How can you give water to others when your own well is dry? You cannot keep giving and giving and giving when you are running on the fumes of yesterday's strength. You cannot keep trying to fill the deep, cavernous voids in other people's lives when your own life is echoing with emptiness. So what do? Where do you start? You start by looking inward. And I don't mean a quick glance. I mean, you need to take a long, honest, soul-searching look inside. I'm talking about learning to love yourself. I'm talking about learning to be happy, alone, I can feel some of you tense up at that word. Alone. You think that being alone means being lonely, but that is a lie. That is a lie that society has sold us to keep us dependent and afraid. Being alone doesn't mean you're lonely. It means you're free. It means you're independent. It means you are whole, all by yourself. It means you finally have the quiet space to discover who you truly are, what you are truly capable of, and what you deeply and profoundly deserve. When you learn to be happy on your own, when you can sit with yourself in a quiet room and feel peace instead of panic, you become unstoppable. I mean it, because when you can stand firmly on your own 2 feet, when you love and respect the person you are right now, flaws and all, a seismic shift happens in your energy. You stop projecting neediness and start radiating wholeness, and that's when you stop chasing things and you start attracting them. You start attracting the right people, the ones who celebrate you, not tolerate you. You start attracting the right opportunities, the right circumstances, the right moments of grace into your life. When you can stand alone and be at peace, that is when the magic happens. The universe, life, God, whatever you believe in, starts opening doors for you that you never even knew existed. But there's a condition. First, you have to have the courage to walk away from the things that do not serve you. You have to walk away from the people who don't believe in you. You have to walk away from the situations that keep pulling you down into the mud. And I know it's tough. I know it feels like you're losing something. Our brains are wired to fear loss. It's familiar. It's comfortable in its own painful way. But let me tell you this, and I want you to burn it into your memory. You're not losing anything. You are gaining everything. You're gaining your peace, that quiet mind you've been praying for. You're gaining your power, the strength you gave away to others, you are now reclaiming. You're gaining your purpose, the clarity to see the path you were meant to walk. You're gaining the life you have always, deep down, dreamed of. If you've ever had to let someone go and found yourself stronger on the other side, share a piece of your story in the comments. Your victory could be the inspiration someone else needs to see today. So, from this day forward, I want you to look in the mirror every single morning and say this out loud to yourself. I am worthy. I am worthy of love. I am worthy of happiness. I am worthy of respect. When you start to truly believe that, not just say it, when you start walking in that profound truth, that's when your entire world begins to shift around you. Now look, this is not a magic pill. It's going to take time. This is not going to happen overnight. You will face challenges. You will face waves of doubt so strong they'll make you question everything. There will be lonely nights and difficult days when you question whether you truly have what it takes. But I'm here to look you in the eyes through this screen and tell you, you have everything you need. It is already inside of you. You have the resilience, the strength, the courage, and the grace within you right now to create the life you deserve. So take that first terrifying step, and then another and another, one day at a time. And as you do, I promise you this, you will be utterly amazed at how much peace, how much joy, and how much incredible freedom you will find waiting for you on the other side. You don't need anyone to complete you. You are not a half waiting for another half. You are already whole. You are already enough. And when you finally realize that, when you let go of everything and everyone that made you feel otherwise, that's when your life will truly, finally, gloriously begin. I need you to listen closely right now. Lean in. The only person, the only one who can stop you from living the life you were meant to live is you. I know what you're thinking, but I've been trying so hard. I've been working. I've been pushing. Why isn't it happening for me? Let me tell you a secret. It's not just about the work you put in. It's about the energy you bring. It's about the people you allow into your sacred circle. It's about who you are choosing to give your precious time, your boundless love, and your tender heart to. We live in a world that screams at us from every corner that we are supposed to be surrounded by people all the time. Friends, family, a partner. We're sold this story that without these people constantly validating our existence, something is missing from our lives, that if you're alone, you're not enough. I am here today to tell you that is a lie. It's a lie that has been sold to us to keep us searching for happiness outside of ourselves, and I need you to stop buying it today. There is immeasurable power in solitude. There is profound strength in being alone. You see, when you're finally alone, you get to spend time with the one person who matters most, the one person who will be with you from your first breath to your very last. You. And there is something so beautiful, so sacred about that reunion. Because when you finally stop relying on the shifting opinions of others, when you finally stop desperately seeking validation from people who are just as lost and confused as you are, that is the moment you will discover true, unshakable happiness. That's when you will find a peace so deep it calms every storm inside of you. You stop begging for the approval of others, and you start giving yourself the approval you've been so desperately seeking all along. If this message is helping you, please consider hitting that subscribe button and turning on notifications. We are building a community of people who are choosing to rise, and I want you to be a part of it. Listen, I get it. It's hard to let go. It's excruciating to say goodbye to people who've been woven into the fabric of your life for a long, long time. We get comfortable, we get attached, but I am telling you that very attachment is what's keeping you stuck in quicksand. It's keeping you in a place where you are constantly pouring yourself out, giving and giving, but never ever getting anything back in return. It's time to take a step back, take a deep breath, and realize that you do not need anyone else to make you whole. When you are constantly surrounded by takers, something has got to change. And guess what? You've got to be the one to change it. It's not easy. It will be uncomfortable. But when you finally let go of the people who do not serve your higher self, when you stop holding on to the ones who don't appreciate the miracle that you are, when you stop letting others dictate your emotional weather, that's when you start finding a real lasting peace. You've got to get used to saying that powerful little word, no. You've got to get comfortable with stepping back and saying, I love you, but I cannot give you any more of me right now. And you know what happens? People get upset, they question you. They'll try to make you feel guilty for finally putting up a fence to protect your own garden. Do not let them. Understand that this is your journey. This is your one precious life. You've been given one shot to live it, and you owe it to yourself, to your Creator, to live it on your own terms. So if someone in your life isn't adding to your happiness, isn't pushing you to be better, isn't making you feel like you are worthy and cherished, then it is time to let them go. I don't care if you've known them since kindergarten. I don't care if they are family. I don't care how close you think you are. If they are not bringing light into your life, then they are taking it away. It's that simple. Let me be clear. There is nothing wrong with being alone. There is nothing wrong with focusing on yourself. This is your time. This is the season for you to grow, to heal, and to discover the absolutely amazing person you are. It takes immense strength to choose yourself over the noise of the world. It takes courage to walk away from people who are draining you, the ones who want to pull you down to their level because they are afraid to climb. It takes strength to look yourself in the mirror and say, I am worthy of peace, I am worthy of happiness, and I will not settle for anything less. You were not put on this earth to be a placeholder in someone else's story. You are the main character of your own. You are not an afterthought. You are not a convenience. You are not disposable. You are worthy of respect, of love, of unwavering loyalty. And if you are not getting that from the people in your life, you have every single right to walk away. We've all been there. We've all had people in our lives we've tried to fix, tried to save, tried to love into a better version of themselves. But you cannot heal someone who doesn't want to be healed. You cannot save someone who isn't ready to save themselves. And when you keep pouring your soul into a broken relationship, trying to patch up a ship that is determined to sink, guess what happens? You drain yourself. You lose yourself in the process. It's like trying to fill a cup with no bottom. You'll give and give and give, and nothing will ever stay. You'll always be empty. That's why choosing yourself is not selfish. It is necessary. It is an act of self-preservation. You cannot be your best for anyone else if you are not your best for yourself first. Think of it like cleaning out a closet that's overflowing. You have to get rid of the old clothes that no longer fit, that are worn out, that are just taking up precious space. It's hard because you have memories attached to them, but you do it. And suddenly there's room, there's space for new things that elevate you, that make you feel incredible. That's exactly what letting go of toxic people is like. You are clearing out the emotional clutter to make room for the people and experiences that are truly meant for you. And you can do this with love. You can release people with respect and wish them well on their own journey without holding on to resentment. Because holding on to anger only keeps you chained to the very past you're trying to escape. Forgiveness isn't for them, it's for you. It's about giving yourself permission to be free. Letting go means you are setting boundaries, and boundaries are a sign of profound self-respect. But it's not just about other people. It's also about letting go of your own limiting beliefs. The belief that you need a relationship to be whole. The belief that you need a huge circle of friends to be valuable. The belief that you must fit into someone else's mold of who you should be. Break free from that cage. You are enough right now on your own. You have always been enough. You just have to believe it. When you get comfortable with being alone, you stop fearing rejection. You stop fearing that you won't be enough for others because you know that you are already enough for you. So here is my challenge to you today. Start by letting go of one thing, one person who drains you, one belief that keeps you small, just one. And watch as the life you've been searching for begins to appear. It's already there, waiting for you to claim it. Life is long enough for you to live it the way you deserve. You do not have to live it on someone else's terms. You have the right to shape your own destiny, to live a life filled with peace, fulfillment, and unbelievable joy. But it requires you to be willing to cut the ties that are holding you back. It will feel like a weight has been lifted from your soul. But it won't always be easy. You'll face resistance, sometimes from others, and sometimes from the old version of you that is afraid to change. That's okay. The people who truly love you will respect your growth. The rest don't matter. So I am asking you right now in this moment, what are you holding on to? What person, what memory, what fear are you so afraid to let go of? Make a decision today to release it, to let it go, because your future is so much bigger than your past. You are worth so much more than what has been weighing you down. Let go of the weight so you can rise. You've got this. You are enough. You were born for greatness, and it's time you start living like you believe it. Thank you for sharing this space with me today. If this message moved you, please share it with one person who needs to hear it. And before you go, comment "I am rising" down below to affirm your journey. Thank you all, and God bless you.